Well, for more on how all of this is playing out in Ukraine, let's cross live now to our senior reporter, Catherine Norris Trent, who's standing by in the port city of Odessa. So, Catherine, lots of talk here about what's going to happen at the summit in Brussels later, but how is all of this being perceived where you are?
Good morning, Sharon. People I've been speaking to here in Odessa this morning say they're confident Ukraine will be granted candidate status and that they really hope that that will be the case. They feel they deserve it. They feel that this would be a key moment of support from Europe, as well as, of course, they want more weapons. But this is seen as a big symbolic step. People are aware, though. One woman I spoke to said that we're going to have to make more reforms. We know this will take a long time. There is more work to do in Ukraine against corruption. Several people I've spoken to here in Odessa and in Kyiv as well have said that they know this is going to be a long road. A few men we spoke to this morning said that they just hope Ukraine isn't stuck in limbo for years with an everlasting candidate status such as Turkey or Bosnia. So people are watching this extremely closely here. And among Ukrainian officials, this is a key moment. President Zelensky has billed it as a historic day. Yesterday, he said he spoke with 11 leaders of EU countries. The day before, he spoke with 4 others. So he said this has been a telephonic marathon for him. And in fact, one of his members of staff, the deputy head of his office, went to Denmark to try and win over some of the most reticent members of parliament there, again promising to do more against corruption to meet EU standards, and came back saying that he was confident that he thought they'd get the green light from them, and the government officials saying they're really hoping that they will get the green light from all 27 member states.
And Catherine, as you say, you're in Odessa. Talk to us a little bit about the latest on the fighting in the broader region.
Well, here in the south, there is a very active front in the south of Ukraine. Just down the coast from here in the city of Mykolaiv, a couple of hours drive away, 7 rockets again struck yesterday. No casualties reported there, but of course there's fighting around the southern region of Kherson, which was the first regional capital occupied by Russia at the very beginning of this war. And Ukrainian forces have been mounting a counteroffensive to try and take that back. Here in Odessa, you can see that the city is still under barricades somewhat. It's emptied out a lot. They've lost a lot of their population here. Usually get 2 million tourists a year. But right now, the streets are pretty empty most of the time. And then when you look at the Donbass in eastern Ukraine, very fierce fighting indeed still taking place there. And Russian troops have been advancing. They've made a breakthrough in some villages around the town of Lysychansk and are getting ever nearer to that town, which puts them strategically poised to take that, even though fierce battles are going on. And if they do take Lysychansk and Severodonetsk, that would confirm the Russians' control for the moment over the Luhansk province, which is one of 2 provinces in the Donbass. So that would be a very serious moment indeed for Ukrainian forces. But we could imagine further bloody battles and artillery pounding, grinding away would also take place in the Donetsk region. In any cases, the Ukrainian forces are still calling for more weapons, and they say that this is going to turn out to be a long war if they don't get the help they're needed now, and this battle in the Donbass could go on for some time.
Catherine Norris Trent, we leave it there. That's our senior reporter, Catherine Norris Trent, reporting from Odessa.